Hello, ladies. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick update. I'm trying not to go too long on this one. I had my follicular ultrasound done today, and things are actually turning around. Um, I'm going to basically, sorry if the camera's shaky, I'm holding it, doing it on my phone today. It seems a little bit quicker to upload from my phone than my iPad. So basically, I had the follicular ultrasound done. They didn't measure any follicles because they still all seem to be under a 10 millimeter size. So they didn't measure any, but they did start growing. So on their, I guess, not really so much on their own. I don't know. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Okay. So they started growing. They're not big like they need to be, but they did start growing. Yes. So, and let me see what else. So what they did say, I actually just got off the phone with the clinic, and they said that they're going to prescribe me another round of clomid. I'm assuming it's going to be 150 milligrams because it's going to be 3 pills instead of 2. So I'll start it today, and it'll be for 5 days, I think they said. So, gonna get this show on the road. My lip, I know you probably noticed that. It's just from me biting my lip. I do that a lot, so when I get nervous or when I'm concentrated. But yeah, so that's that. So they're gonna I'm waiting for them to put in the prescription so I can go pick it up. What I will say is I'm not gonna say that they just automatically started growing off of their own. But I will say that, let me do it this way so I need a hand. I have been taking the chastity berry. These pills, I have been taking them. And obviously the prenatal. And the red raspberry leaves. So, according to the research that I've done, the red raspberry leaves, is supposed to help with the thickening of the uterus, yeah. So that's what it's been doing. That I will say, it has been my uterus lining has thickened. She didn't really say what it was, but it has thickened, and she said it looks great. It's looking really good, so that's a positive. And then obviously the follicles, she didn't measure them, but the follicles did start to grow a bit, so that was good to see. I mean, my husband, he doesn't really know, like, as far as like follicle size and stuff, but he was able to even see on the ultrasound. He pointed it out, and he was like, oh, the follicles look like they've gotten bigger. So that was really good, and I was happy about that. I needed some positive news, needed some positivity, because I was really feeling down. It's hard because, like, people don't really understand, it's hard to explain stuff to people. They don't really understand it, they don't really, because they don't have to go through it, they don't understand it. And I guess I could understand that, because I guess I'd be the same if I didn't have to go through this. I wouldn't really, people just tend to be a little bit insensitive, and so, but I did make them a cake, and they liked it, so they were really happy to see that. So, yeah, I bake. That is my profession. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but that is my profession. I am a baker, a cake decorator. I have my own business in that, so I figured, well, this was my off week, so let me just go ahead and bake a cake. And so, yeah, I think that's really about it. I don't know, I don't think they've put up my labs yet, to see where my levels are. I will check, though, when they do. I will do another quick video to let you guys know if there was any change, or I guess if there was any change and how much of a difference it was by, and if it went up or down. Hopefully it went up. What I wanted to touch briefly on about the chasteberry, I know I did a video for that by itself, but I do highly recommend, if, you know, it doesn't hurt to give it a try. Especially if you're like me, that you're impatient. It doesn't really hurt to give it a try. It helps. It's an adaptogen. So basically, that I could have a, you know, if I have, so I asked them also if I was technically officially diagnosed with PCOS. She said no, that I wasn't technically diagnosed with PCOS, but I do have some of the symptoms. So that's why she mentioned that last time. But the chasteberry is supposed to be an adaptogen. So, you know, if you have like too much LH, it'll like bring it down. And if you don't have enough FSH, it'll, you know, produce that. And so it adapts to all the different hormones that you have. It's not just one. It'll adapt and try and balance them out for you. So you should look into it, read into it. I mean, 2 days. Okay, Friday my follicles were at nothing, and they've already started growing. 2 days. So I definitely think it's been improving, and with prayer and hope and just believing in God and His power to do miracles, it all coincides with each other. So other than that, that's really about it, because I said 5 minutes and now it's at 7. So I will talk to you ladies later. I will do a little quick video later, hopefully quick anyways, to update you with my levels, my hormone levels, see what the lab results show, see if there's any change. Okay, so I'm wishing all of you the best of luck, praying for all of you and hoping that everything works out for all of us. Okay, I'll see you guys later. God bless.